one you do on your own. Now we're going to look at number 6. So in order to solve by square roots, you have to isolate your squared term. So first, I need to take and subtract 16 on both sides. So I get 2x squared equals negative 16. Then I have to get rid of that 2. So I'm going to divide both sides by 2. And I get x squared is equal to negative 8. Now I'm going to take the square root of both sides. And when I do that, I get x is equal to positive negative. This right here, I can simplify into the negative part and the positive part. The square root of negative 1 is I. I can't take the square root of 8, but I can split it into the square root of 4 times the square root of 2. The square root of 4 is 2, so we get 2 root 2. And we have that times I, so it's positive negative 2I root 2. And that is our solution. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at solving by completing the square. So when we solve by completing the square, okay, we are going to look at number 8 first together. As you can see, the answers for 7 and 9 are already there. Check your work. So for number 8, the first thing we have to do when we're solving by completing the square is moving c. So we need to take and subtract 6 on both sides. So we get 3x squared minus 12x equals negative 6. Now we have to divide everything by a. So I'm going to take and divide everything by a, which is 3. And we get x squared minus 4x is equal to negative 2. Now here comes the actual completing the square step. So we take our b term, which is negative 4, and I'm going to divide it by 2 and square it. So negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2. Negative 2 squared is positive 4. And that is what I have to add to both sides. Now, this here gets factored. The only thing that multiplies to give you 4 and adds to give you negative 4 is negative 2 and negative 2. So we get x minus 2 squared is equal to negative 2 plus 4, which is 2. And from here, we're going to solve by square roots. So take the square root of both sides. X minus 2 is equal to, can't take the square root of 2, so we just get positive negative, root 2, add 2 to both sides. X is equal to 2 plus or minus the square root of 2. Okay, now we're going to look at number 10. So for number 10, same thing. We start by moving c. So I'm going to add 6 to both sides. And I get x squared plus 6x equals 6. Divide everything by 1. Dividing by 1 doesn't change that, so we just bring it down as x squared plus 6x equals 6. Now we're going to complete the square. So I'm going to take my b term, divide it by 2, square it. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 3 squared is 9. So I'm going to add 9 to both sides. So this gets factored to x plus 3 squared is equal to 6 plus 9, which is 15. So take the square root of both sides. Oops. Why is my pen messing up? Okay, so I will pause and pick up.